Imagine this. You check your bank account, you expect money, but it's lower, again. You didn't buy anything big, you didn't travel, you didn't mess up, so where did the money go? Now imagine this isn't you, it's your country, every country. Big ones, small ones, rich ones, poor ones, all slowly running out of money. Not loudly, not with alarms, quietly. What if governments are broke and just hoping you don't notice? This is the story of how money stopped working the way we think it does. Let's start very simple. A country is like a family. It has income, expenses, and debt. Income comes from taxes. Expenses go to schools, roads, hospitals, and safety. Easy. Now imagine the family spends more than it earns. What happens? They use savings, then credit cards, then loans. That's debt. Countries do the same thing. A giant piggy bank labeled national budget with cracks. For decades, governments promised people things: better health care, more support, lower retirement age, cheaper education. People liked that, so politicians kept saying yes. But what happens when the bill shows up? Here's the twist. Most countries don't really have savings. They run on confidence. Confidence that people will keep working, taxes will keep coming, and the future will be bigger than today. But something changed. First problem, people are getting older. Less babies, more grandparents. That's a problem, because older people stop paying taxes and start needing support. A small group pushing a very large cart uphill. What if fewer workers are paying for more people? Second problem, debt. Countries borrowed a lot to survive crises, to avoid pain, to keep voters happy. They said, we'll pay it back later. Later is now, and the interest alone is huge. Imagine paying rent, but only interest, forever. Third problem, printing money. When money runs low, governments print more. It feels good at first, like free snacks. But too many snacks make you sick. That sickness is inflation. Prices rise, money buys less. Why does everything feel expensive even when you're working harder? Because the money is thinner, like soup with too much water. Fourth problem, trust. Money only works if people believe in it. If people start thinking, this money isn't worth much, they spend fast, they save less, they panic. That makes things worse. And governments know this, so they don't talk about it loudly. They whisper. Now here's the scary part. There is no big crash, no explosion, no countdown. Just slow pressure, like air leaving a balloon. A balloon shrinking, not popping. Governments face hard choices. Raise taxes, cut services, print more money, borrow again. Every choice hurts someone, so they delay. They hope growth saves them. But what if growth doesn't come? Young people feel stuck, older people feel scared, middle class feels squeezed. Everyone feels tired. This isn't because leaders are evil, it's because the system is old, built for a world that had more kids, had cheaper energy, had faster growth. That world is gone. So, is every country broke? Not exactly, but many are living paycheck to paycheck on a national level. The real danger isn't collapse, it's slow decline, quiet, confusing, easy to ignore until it touches your life. If money is trust, what happens when trust runs out? The future depends on smarter spending, honest conversations, and people who understand what's happening. That's why stories like this matter, because if you understand the system has less power over you. If this helped you see money differently, stay curious, because the next decade will change how money works forever.